with something interesting, please. But before that, have you subscribed to Immaculate Show YouTube channels? If you haven't, please go down and hit on the subscription button. Remember to click on the notification bell for you to be notified and to be part of us, especially when we upload something or when we go live. So this morning, this day, this afternoon, I don't know the time you're going to watch this video, I'm bringing you something. You know, first and foremost, Immaculate Show, our core value is agape, is dispensing love. Someone is going to ask, how do you dispense love? You will know if you follow, go back to our background, go back and check our bio, you will know how do we dispense love. So let's start like this. The topic major is about the different signs you should discover in yourself, especially when you're almost retiring in that job, in that work, in that service that you're doing. Why do I bring this? Some people will mistake it when things are going beyond us. We think the grace is over. And sometimes the Holy Spirit or the Lord is telling you, can you settle in that famine? Can you settle in that land of Egypt and do miracles and so there, such that God can bless you? So there are two sideways that we should know. Should we settle in this land? Should we be in this house? Should we be in this company that I don't have peace? I no longer feel peace at all? So dive in with me and see the points you should be aware of, whether you're at your workplace or in any social gatherings, any group that you're interacting in. Know of this. One of them is feeling deep down and you have that too much anxiety. Are you among those people that feel enough is enough? I'm really feeling that too much pressure within me. You feel you are anxious of doing something in that group. And even when you remember there's maybe something that to be done, you don't feel, you just feel you are under pressure. Go behind, check yourself. It might be a sign for you to say you either persist or you stop. Because I told you there are two sides. It can be the feeling you have to go before God and ask exactly, what should I do? It might be telling you that this is your chance to sow or to continue and serve in this company or serve in this community. Or it might be a sign telling you, please, go out. Your grace is finished. Your assignment is done. Let me come to number two. Number two is when you start dodging like responsibilities, you start dodging meetings. Every community has meetings, has responsibilities. But the moment you start dodging, especially your work-related duties, it means there's a spirit. It means there's something. You're not inspired. That is another point, by the way. But the moment you start dodging meetings, you don't care of whatever is taking place the other side. Please sit down, relax, think. You either get out or settle, talk about it with your God and yourself, and get away forward. Why am I giving this? Immaculate Show, we don't give things from the book, we don't read and go to bring and tell you. We bring the experiences that we go through or people are going through, either around us, within us, or we have had concrete life stories. Do you feel uninspired anymore? Do you feel uninspired like never before? Do you still have the fire that you used to have? If you know at your workplace or at that job you're doing or the duty you have in any community or any organization, and you feel not inspired, please take note of this. It has happened around us. It has happened to me. And when you continue without minding about it, and people start saying, that lady was on fire in doing this. That lady used to do this. That, that one might not add. It might not add to you. No. People who are not in the spirit or who are not love-based oriented, they will instead make you go more astray. But I would love you to sit down when you feel uninspired. The fire you had before, and you no longer have that fire. Of course, you have the sixth sense. You know it, right? You know it. Just go down, sit down, talk to yourself. Talk to yourself. There are two sides I told you. One is telling you this is the land of Egypt you're entering. Land of Egypt, I don't mean that you're going to get a visa and go to Egypt. I don't mean that you're going to find you have famine around you. But there are different ways of having famine. It might be a trap, or it might be a sign for you to get out. If this company, I'm staying there for some years, and I've been very inspired, and I do my thing, I wake up, I know I'm thinking about it. But right now, all that community you're in, that organization you're in, that church organization you're running, it can be paying or not paying. But the day you feel, I'm not inspired to do this, I'm not inspired to do the other, sit down and see. Is God trying to tell me I should persist and sow in this organization? Or the Holy Spirit is telling me your time is over? Don't forget, it's two sides. Be very careful with these signs. There are very many signs, but I'm going to give you very few for now. Really, when you're seated there in your endeavors, and you feel like, for example, I've told you, tomorrow we are going for a meeting. Do you run for it? Or you feel like, oh God, I don't need this meeting. I know I don't need to meet these people. You're not happy at all. If you feel you're not happy, still go back to your closet, sit down, look at yourself, talk to yourself, ask your daddy. He has answers and he speaks. This is another topic altogether. He speaks in different ways. The moment you go before him and ask him, God, okay, there are some people who can travel miles to do something. Imagine you've been traveling. Let me give an example. If you know Ras Al Khaimah or the Abu Dhabi or Fujairah, you would travel before from Fujairah to Dubai to do that assignment. But now you see you are not traveling. Even if it is near you, you feel the spirit is down. You feel maybe you're losing money. You feel you have other things. You feel you have other appointments. And the same, you used to run for it. Sit down. Talk to your daddy. He speaks to you. He will speak to you through his word. He will speak through your dreams. You will speak through someone else. You will get a sign that you either continue with it, sow something in it. Continue whatever case, even if the energy is not there, just continue. If you continue, you'll succeed. If daddy has spoken. But again, if daddy speaks to you and say, my daughter, darling, this is the end of your assignment here. Don't go to invest somewhere you feel it is not worth it. Not worth it in terms of the spirit, because the spirit is already out. So always in that place you're in, because you can remain there and get more problems and you're not being blessed. That company, even if you work 1,000, they don't even know that you exist. Spiritually, you're already out. So I'm just bringing all these few. I'll be giving you a few of them. Few of them, this is our experiences. I did a tease about it. And that's when the Holy Spirit, if you go to YouTube, you will find the teaser there. And that's when the Holy Spirit started speaking. You cannot feel like that. You cannot feel down. You cannot feel unbothered. You cannot start dodging. You cannot start being irritated when there is nothing. There are two sides. So which side do you think? And are you going through the same? Me, I went I went through it, and I know someone is going through it. You're down, you want to resign, or you're down, you don't want to go back to this community, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do the other. So it takes the Spirit of God for you to understand what exactly is the meaning of this. Baby boy, my friend, baby girl, stand up, take charge, and know which side should you go. Should you go the side of hardening up and continue and sow in that, or you should pack your bags and look for another place, look for another job, look for another company, look for other friends. But remember this, you have to be spiritual alert. This has been Christine. I've been sharing with you. These are part of our life experiences, and it disperses love, by the way, because when you know this, I know someone is out there and is like, I've been feeling down so much. Please follow us for more. Let us show love by telling people what is right and what is wrong, what you can do and what you can't do. Do you want to support us? You can go and watch our videos on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. Don't forget to share these messages with your friends. And let us know your minds. Let us know what you think by writing in the comment section.